Stage 1. Practice your spray control here. For 5 to 10 meters, practice full spraying inside the inner circle. For 20 to 30 meters, burst fire 3 to 5 shots into the inner circle repeatedly. For 50 meters, burst fire onto the training bots. Stage 2. Practice eliminating 50 and 100 bots. Come to this spot after starting. You are above average if you can get approximately 1 bot per second. Stage 3. Practice spray transfer. Phantom has a more predictable spray pattern, so practice shooting multiple heads. The first thing you should do when training with the Vandal is to practice one-tapping the practice bots from left to right and right to left in one line. Next, go practice on the 50 and 100 bots. When you are doing this, alternate between one-tapping and burst firing. My advice is to be more confident in your flicks. Don't think, just do. Finally, we have the speed test. Start on easy and work your way up to hard. Once again, you should be switching between one-taps and burst firing. Keep practicing and you'll be able to start reflexively hitting one-taps. If you are a beginner, go practice flicking the training bots. Start from left to right, then up and down, then diagonally. Take your time when you first start, and get comfortable with your scope sensitivity. Next is hitting moving targets, so go to the roof and shoot the drones. Once again, take your time and get used to your settings. Now get on top of this floating dome. For something a little more advanced, you'll want to practice on small moving targets. Once you get the hang of this, hitting players will be a lot easier. For the first exercise, just keep tapping heads, left to right and right to left. Get closer to the bots if you have to. Next, you'll want to practice the speed bots and work your way up. I recommend getting at least 15 out of 30 on medium speed before you use the sheriff in any competitive matches. Finally, this is the double click. Shoot twice and click 2 heads. You have to pull down a bit for your second shot. This is niche, but it is worth practicing. First, you need to get comfortable with the spray pattern, so practice full spraying the bot from up to 20 meters and burst spraying up to 50 meters. Now, you'll want to get good at spray transferring from one target to another. Always go for headshots with this gun. Finally, there is still an element of run and gun with this Spectre. Practice running and gunning multiple targets. Doing this will make you so much harder to hit. First, you should know that in super short range gunfights, not a lot of guns are better than their classic right click. Practice on bots with no armor since few people buy armor in pistol rounds. There are 3 ways to use the classic. Spam the left click, spam the right click, and then left click, right click. I heard that this way has a higher fire rate than the other 2 methods. The last tip for the classic is that the jumping right click is so deadly because few people can insta-kill someone jumping around